Let's start with the first big update. Yes, Flexbox is coming to Divi 5. I can't show it to you just yet, unlike some of the other features inside of this video, but it's definitely on the way. And that means full control of direction, alignment, justification, wrapping, you name it. It's a game changer and I personally can't wait for it to launch, and I almost say finally it's here in Divi. Divi 5 will also support all kinds of column structures, giving you way more flexibility than before. So the old special column structure and the full width sections will be removed entirely simply because it's no longer needed. This also means less CSS and better overall performance. Now let's combine that with the second feature, nested rows. If you now click the plus button, not only can you add modules, you'll now have the option to add rows inside of other rows. That means complete layout freedom right within your section, a feature that's also really needed. One of the most exciting updates is the introduction of advanced units. In Divi 4 we were limited to pixels, EM, viewport width, viewport height and rem. But now with Divi 5, fluid typography is built right in and you'll have access to all CSS units, variables and functions. Think vmin, viewmax, calc, min, max, clamp. Look at it, it's all there. Now, I'm not going to explain you how calc and clamp works, but it's extremely powerful when using it in the right way. Now this next feature is a real game changer. Global design variables. I've used similar systems with other page builders and they're really great, but Divi is taking it a little bit further by expanding what you can actually define as a variable. At the bottom, you will find the usual suspects, your color and your fonts, the foundation of any design. But now you can also add numbers, text snippets, images and even links. And here's the best part: when you use these variables correctly, you only have to update them in one place over here, and the changes will automatically apply across your entire website. Think of something like company details. If your business grows its employees or have more trucks in the fleet, or changes addresses, updates its phone number or your LinkedIn URL, you only have to update it once in there and boom, it's updated everywhere. And of course the same goes for colors and fonts. Set them up once at the start, tweak them later if needed, and your entire site updates instantly. Now the next one is a really smart update for design presets in Divi 5. Previously, you could save a full column, a module or a section design as a preset, and that's still here in Divi 5. But now you can also save individual design options as a preset. Look at this. Let's say we often reuse the same spacing or the border radius, the shadow over here or the background. Now we can save each of those settings separately. And even better, you can combine them however you like on all the modules you want. Now that's huge, because in the past, if you wanted to update repeated styles like padding or backgrounds, you had to change each module manually throughout your entire website one by one. But with Divi 5, you just update the preset like this, and the changes instantly apply across the entire website. It's fast, it's flexible, and for Divi it's actually a little bit innovative. Now, this feature is already available in the beta and it's super useful, is the customizable responsive breakpoints. With this, you're no longer limited to Divi's default breakpoints. Just click over here and adjust the breakpoints however you want. Whether you're designing for a tiny smartphone or an ultra-wide monitor, now we have full control over how our layout responses. Of course, the best for last, module groups. It's not live just yet, I cannot demonstrate it, but it's coming. So we already had sections, rows and modules, but now there's a new one in this hierarchy, groups. Think of it as a way to bundle multiple modules together, and you can like a heading, paragraph, a button, an image, all these things, and you can treat them as one reusable module. You can place them anywhere you want. At first, I didn't think much of this feature because we can already do that. Just place your image, your button, and your titles and text inside a row, copy and duplicate that row, or save it as a preset or whatever you want, and then you can just copy and place it anywhere you want. But here's the twist, module groups will be essential for the upcoming query loop builder in Divi 5. And that, my friends, means we can finally say goodbye to the dreaded old irritating block module. Oh yes, real dynamic content freedom is finally here. Hallelujah!